Jesse and Mandalord sitting in on the winner's side, and then it's Foy and Lefty versus Tom and Gravy to determine who's going to get the run back for the grand finals. And then looking in melee singles, we just cracked into top 8. Inti takes the first spot there. So that'll be filling out as the rest of these matches come through.
Looks like we're about to see PikaPika versus Beta. Looks like they're doing a little bit of a hand warmer.
So earlier I was told that we had a Mr. Y and a Mr. X and that they were just fillers in the tournament, and I thought it was funny that they didn't get last place when they actually weren't even players.
That is awful.
It's pretty funny, right?
You placed worse than someone that
that doesn't even exist.
So, that's awful, man. I would feel so bad if that happened.
I'm pissed. Hey, can you check Project M and see what I'm playing? I think I'm playing Jesse. I'm in winners.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Marthinos.
It's Jesse! We gotta play PM.
Is this tournament? All right. So looks like we're playing one of the last matchups on the winner's side of melee singles here. I think it's the last 4 players that are left in on this side. We got Beta and PikaPika on one end, and then we've got Jesse and Lefty on the other end. And they have those 4 players are still sitting on the winner's side. They're all guaranteed top 8 at this point.
Sure. I mean,
Neil's just gonna casually throw some needles. Dean's gonna run around and try to open them up.
If Beta decides to not go to the edge, as you so clearly informed me earlier, he'll probably win this game because Neil absolutely loves the ledge. And he's going to fight in the middle for a little while, but then he's going to bait you to go to the outside. And if you do that, he's going to gimp you. We're on the outside. And Neil is bad, and this is a gimp.
I would say out of all the foxes in the region, Beta definitely has the most control over the character.
Correct. Yes, I agree.
Maybe not the fastest, maybe not the most explosive, and at times, you know, he might struggle with some certain things, but
he's definitely the most consistent.
Yeah, he's definitely very, very consistent. He's taken over my role as the most consistent fox in the region, and he just, you know, he doesn't look like he's struggling to really do the things he wants to do, and that's really important.
Right.
Especially with a character like Fox, who you've got to be so precise.
Correct. See, right now, it looks like Neil's putting in some good work.
Really, just look at this. Just really great example of, you know, how Fox needs to be using the platforms, move around the character, keep his punishes going. He does get off the stage there, which is a little bit unfortunate, and Neil's going to take the stock for it. But up until then, like, he was just, you know, playing it really well against Neil there.
Did you see how
really good mind games.
When Neil
Chases
dropped
him
down, he rolled to the edge, trying to bait Beta in to get grabbed. Beta didn't fall for it. Goes in, punishes.
Yeah, staying very mindful of, you know, his space relation to the edge and Neil. But Neil doesn't get the punish there. Not as good on the tech chases as some of the other Sheiks of the region.
Neil really working the reverse bear this tournament. I'm liking it.
And I'm actually surprised to not see Beta doing, you know, just full-on wave shines across the stage. I know Neil's not going to hit the SDI on it. That he doesn't practice at all. And I'm pretty confident that Beta is definitely able to do it consistently.
You know, maybe Beta doesn't feel comfortable doing it in tournament.
Maybe.
Because
it's not something that you actually see in tournament play a lot,
right.
And I don't think it's hard to consistently do.
No, I don't think it's hard to do either. But if you've got tournament nerves,
you don't want to drop it.
Right.
Maybe do an SD. It's probably just easier to go for one and
realistically,
guaranteed up smash.
If you miss it by a little bit, he's gonna crouch cancel down smash. You know.
Ooh, that was almost really bad for Beta. Alright, Beta recovers.
This is something kind of unusual. Neil's looking to close out the first game against Beta. He hasn't done that in a long time.
Yeah, it's very rare that, you know, he ends up a game, at least the first game. Usually it kind of works where he slowly gains momentum back through the set and takes it that way. But he's going to take first game.
Beta, for I want to say about a year and a half, 2 years, has been solidly above Neil. And
Yeah, it's generally one of those two ending up in grand finals versus Jesse.
yeah.
Can you check PM brackets for me really quick?
Yeah, of course. Are you still in?
I
So
don't
Beta
think so. I
taking
just
a very strong lead early
kinda
on,
smashed.
getting Neil up to high percent.
Yeah, it looks like
No
you had
stock
lost
yet,
Aod.
but
Yeah.
it's not looking like
So I'm good.
Beta's train of
Alright.
Yeah, you finished at
destruction is about to
13th.
stop.
All right. I'm okay with that.
Backing off,
Good
shooting
stuff,
some
dude.
lasers, power shielding.
Hope to see you out
Neil,
again.
And Neil gets a grab. But Neil fails the follow-up. Beta gets a shine up smash.
Yeah, I looked away to
Yep.
get some bracket info, and it looks like Beta took that first pretty good, and unfortunately gets the Phantom Armor. It's that 20XX strat.
Get Phantom hit.
Yep.
I got a reverse Phantom hit on the 4th hit of my side B today.
Really?
Yep.
How's that happen? It wasn't the rapid hit, right?
No, it was the back of the 4th hit up.
Oh. How? That's funny.
It was strange, and then I died, so
I think the saddest Phantom is Phantom Rest.
yeah.
And she just goes to sleep, and whoever it is just gets that evil grin.
It's like, oh,
Time
you
to
gonna-
manhandle you.
You gonna die.
Ooh. Platform's just a little too high for the poke.
It's looking like Beta's got a lot more control this game.
Yeah, definitely looking better here.
Might be because it's a stadium,
Yeah,
but
it's probably his favorite stage.
I mean, it has to be if you're a Fox player.
I wouldn't say it was my favorite stage as a Fox player, and I'd been maining Spaceys for a good 6 years. I would probably argue, at least for myself, that it's probably Battlefield.
Okay.
But I just tend
fair
to really
enough.
like that stage in general.
I don't like any stage with a top platform, so because that's where people go to camp. But no, Neil's looking. He's not looking too bad right now, but he's definitely down by about half a stock. But he's picking up the punish here, and looks like he might close out of stock. But he
Ooh.
drops it.
Yeah, he
And Beta
unfortunately
almost
jumps there,
closes
and
out of stock
Beta
again.
just responds nicely with an up air. He's got
That was
about
nice.
a good, 2/3 of a stock lead on him right now.
Yeah,
At least when you consider Sheik's average KO percents.
I could definitely see Neil pulling this out. Goggles keeps saying that Neil hasn't gotten any better since 2007, and I'm pretty sure that's false.
It's definitely false. Everyone keeps getting smarter.
Yeah, you keep getting better even if you don't get any more technical.
Yeah, I'll notice, I'll leave the game for months at a time, and even when I come back, my control isn't the best, my punish isn't the best, but it just seems like,
You took a break, you feel better.
yeah, you refreshed, and not only that, mentally, I find myself doing stronger things that I wouldn't have been doing before. So I think your brain's still developing, even when you're not actually focusing
right.
on the game, especially when it's such an integral part of how you think.
Right.
And when you've played this game for as long as a lot of us in this community have.
One of the my techniques that I use while I'm in tournament is I will take 5-10 minute breaks, maybe longer, in between playing, because it just kind of gives your tech skill a chance to get untired or whatever, wake up your hands a little bit, because you've been practicing for a little while, but you feel so much better after you take a break, after you practice tech skill, and then you go back in and play more.
Yeah, and it's also good, if you had kind of maybe a shaky match.
Yeah.
It lets you clear your nerves, reset your state
Right,
of mind,
yeah.
so you can go in clean and not
And
feeling sort of jittery in your next match.
right, yeah.
And unfortunately, it seems like, especially the way our tournaments play out, is you really only get that option early and middle of the tournament.
Right.
Because we have all our matches compressing at the end, so it's the gauntlet when it comes to this top 8, because it's just back to back to back to back.
Yeah, it's true. Neil closing out a second game.
Really, yeah. Really surprising here. I suspect we're probably going to go back to Pokemon Stadium. I think Dean was feeling really comfortable there, and he just sort of let it get away from him.
Yeah. Neil's landing a lot of game, or a lot of.
Where am I playing now?
Neil's landing a lot of grabs, and Beta's just going in and falling for him a lot. I would not be surprised if either Beta came back 3-0 or this closed out right now. I think those are pretty much the two options. But Beta, once again, starting strong. Let's see if he can prove his manliness in this situation, or his foxiness or something. I don't know. Jab down smash. Finishing off with a bear.
Good stuff from Neil here.
Yep. Getting the edge guard.
Neither player seems to have too much momentum, but that's exactly where Neil wants to be. He wants Beta running in. He wants to be throwing him off the edge.
A beautiful reverse shine up smash.
He just
Neil-
plays this like sentinel pillar style. He just kind of controls one space brutally, and if you try to contest Neil for that space, you could really end up paying for it.
It's true. That, unfortunately for most players, that space is usually off to the side of the stage.
Yeah, especially against him. Look at this, just keeping his back there. He's going to control this. He feels safe here. He doesn't want to have to cross between Fox and get to the edge, but
down smash does not connect.
It's going to bounce him off.
See
I'm surprised he didn't get the tech.
Comboing people against that tree is something that you really have to play a lot to get, I think, because it's very
Ooh!
Nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, it's very hard to predict where people go against that tree.
Yeah, it takes a lot of experience and reaction. You know, they could tech, they could not tech. They could hit really high on the tree and bounce.
Right, they can DI in any which way. So it takes a lot of experience to know.
Lost.
Oh, man. Neil
No edge guard.
Staying on the stage, not going deep,
but
missing the edge guard.
Really good DI on that up air.
Oh, he shouldn't have ran in. He should have just down smashed in place.
You know, every other time he would waveland from the edge, but he just did a normal get up and forgot that he was over 100.
Yeah. Neil's going to play really campy, chill at the side of the stage.
Yeah, get control of the middle back. He's going to make Beta come to him. He's got the lead.
Not really.
Well, Neil's going to play that way anyway.
Yeah, he's going to be over at the side of the stage like, this is my stage. Come here if you want it.
I'm down percent. I'm down stocks. I'm over here. Come get me.
Yeah. That's how we play in upstate New York. Camp when when you're not in the lead.
But it looks like he wants to take it. Unfortunately, he didn't commit. I'm a strong advocate, or believer rather, that, you know, if a space animal up B is above the edge, they should be dead. Pretty much every character has the tool set to go out there and kill them for it.
Not Roy.
All right. Roy's kind of bad. You know this. I know this. The community knows this.
Everyone knows this. Yeah.
But, like, Marth, Sheik, Puff, Fox,
Top
Falco, like, no problem. If there's someone up there, you should go kill them.
Beta closes out third game. I think we could see a 3-0 comeback on this one. Or a 3-2 comeback, rather.
It's possible.
I think Beta's kind of adapted now. Neil, no slouch at adapting either. He can. I don't question his ability to.
He's also got a lot of raw smarts. You know, he's
naturally gifted.
He's got a lot of willpower, and it takes a lot to really shake Neil's.
Yeah, he's naturally
form.
just good at games, and he's been playing this game for freaking.
Definitely the most naturally talented video game player that I know.
Yeah. Yeah. They talk about ads in the documentary. Neil's pretty good too.
Neil's the Aslan of Rochester.
Yeah. Jesse's like the Mewtwo King, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a good analogy.
Then we don't have anybody else, so. Ooh, he knew. Beta just was waiting for that roll. Neil didn't know what to do.
Yep, Beta gonna take the first stock here with quite a bit of a lead.
Yeah, Beta's looking pretty confident in this game.
But I do think this stage is pretty good for Sheik.
Yeah, no, it's pretty great for Sheik.
I think if she's got to play this matchup against Fox, this is definitely one of the more preferred places for her to do it. The chair is falling apart on me.
I think I would, yeah. I mean, I would definitely go here with Roy, because Roy. But
This and Battlefield are generally probably going to be okay for her.
you know, Sheik likes those small stages where you got to go in. Plus the platform heights are great for platform tech chases. She hides under them really well.
No
She's
up tilt. He would have had to follow up with an up tilt, but Neil kills himself.
Neil being really not technical and just SDing. Grab, back throw, nothing. Shouts to Goggles, back throw derp combo. Did not get it though.
Yeah, unfortunately, like for some players, it seems like they can shake off SDs really quickly.
Yeah.
And I think Neil can do it, but it just really hurts him because he's not an explosive combo player. He's whittling you down, getting you near the edge, and that takes time. And the more time that he's giving somebody else, you know, he's not really going to be making long haul comebacks.
Right. Yeah. No. He's not really a comeback player. He kind of keeps momentum the same with you. He doesn't really let you. He tries not to let you go 2 balls deep. You know.
You know, someone like Gravy or Foy, they might kill themselves occasionally, but they make up for it. You know, they get
hyped.
They get hype. They get kills. They get in. They get combos.
Right. Yeah. No.
They're going to close stocks out much quicker.
Someone who's kind of attrition doesn't get that kind of hype.
Up air, but she's going to live. It's a tall ceiling. Second highest neutral.
Up throw. Gonna oh.
Ooh, up air trades because he put his leg out.
I did not think you would land that up air. Yeah.
Ooh, gets the edge guard.
Not. Oh wow.
Gets the kill.
That was so smart.
This is a good start here.
He just knew that Beta was going to be above the stage.
He
That
can,
can only be
he
taught
can
with
do it, but I think
experience.
Dean's really respecting him. He's not running him in at the edge unless he's going to have the pressure advantage. But here we go.
Ooh, here's the gimp. Here it is. Ooh, and just like that, Neil is back in the game.
That's what Dean needed to avoid happening.
Oh man, and Neil's
Foy cheering hard for Rochester right now. Neil's going in.
Neil looking like he might make a comeback right now. That 3-stock comeback. Oh, there it is. Neil's got all the momentum, and oh. Oh man, that momentum's all gone though. But there's still hype in the room.
He's just a bulldog. Look at him go.
Oh, wow.
He's going to whiff.
Wow.
Rochester holds it down through semis.
You got the awkward fist bump to close it out.
Where's top?
Top.